Ladies and gentlemen, prepare yourself for the WIN Show on KZKO. Take part with the cast by sending your suggestions for each segment throughout the week or during the show by hitting them up on Facebook at World Improv Network, Twitter at World Improv Net, or the WIN KZKO blog. Now, enjoy the show. It's local. It's global. You are listening to WIN World Local News.
WIN World Local News with Potter Smittss. Our top story today is brought to us by WIN contributor Roland of Philadelphia, Pennsylvania. HitchBot, the cheerful hitchhiking robot that successfully traveled across Germany, the Netherlands, and Canada before wandering into the United States and getting beheaded in the city of brotherly love. Was former ISIS decapitation specialist Jihadi John, or Jack the Ripper, or Wile E. Coyote, or someone entirely else behind such a barbaric act? And why? To swing the executioner's blade at the details of the story, let's go live to WIN senior criminal justice reporter Joseph Stalin, who's in Philadelphia at the scene of this unspeakable crime. Joseph?
Yes, thank you, Potter. I am here in the city of alleged brotherly love, and this is not coincident with what one would expect to find in a city. I have with me average Philadelphia citizen Raymond Plank. Mr. Plank, I'm told you have a long history of a strange violence here in Philadelphia.
Yeah, the violence here in Philadelphia has been almost a pandemic since the day we got the title of City of Brotherly Love.
And now I'm told you were the first person to throw a battery at Santa at Philadelphia Eagles game.
I was the one who started the craze. I used to take normal Duracell batteries,
yes,
you know, out of my refrigeration unit. And then I was like, well, it's cold. What's Santa doing here? And why the damn Eagles playing when it's so cold out? So I said, you know what, Santa? Screw you. Take this battery and get out of my city. Boom.
And now I will say all of these things sound as though things that should happen. It is cold, Santa is there, football is happening, yet you have uncontrollable rage at these things.
Yeah, I mean, I can't control it. Every time I look at that Liberty Bell with a crack in it, it's a symbol. It's telling me, you know what? That bell is the bell of liberty and love, but why is there a crack in it? That's just telling me that this ain't really the city of brotherly love. There's a darker undertone. So if you live here for more than 6 months, you feel it. It takes over you in the air. You turn almost into like a hateful zombie.
You are very much personification of Liberty Bell crack.
I am. I actually am. And you can see it right here. On the right side of my head, I got a big crack where I got split over the head with a frying pan.
By another Philadelphia citizen, I assume?
Absolutely. It was my sister who done hit me.
Now, let us change tracks to current events. HitchBot is being decapitated. Now, there's so much rage in city, I figure anyone could be responsible.
Yeah, a lot of people could be responsible, but I tell you what, some goofy-looking, robot that come rolling into our city, all smiling and wanting to talk people all friendly, thinking that people got a warm heart, he deserved what he got.
Oh, so you think he's good act to kill robot?
Absolutely. I mean, if the robot came in like Terminator and started spraying the city down, then you couldn't want to cut his head off, because that's what you do in the city of non-brotherly love.
He would fit right in as citizen.
Absolutely perfect. Matter of fact, I would vote for him the next day to be mayor.
Oh, now, let us, you have these misguided emotional rage issues. Now, let us go back to your childhood.
Okay.
When was your first rage incident?
Well, let's see, I was born in upstate Vermont when I was young. We moved to Philly.
You are not native.
I'm not a native of Philly. I grew up outside of Smuggler's Notch. you know, and we moved down here. My parents came down here to work in a pillow stuffing factory.
Well, that sounds peaceful and calm.
Well, it was peaceful up there with, you know, with all the nice trees and the colors changing.
No, I mean pillow factory.
Oh, yeah.
Sounds comfortable and restful.
Very comfortable. Matter of fact, our whole apartment that we had was nothing but lined with pillow stuffing. It was comfortable.
But yet this rage grows inside of you regardless.
You cannot escape it. Like I said, at about the 6-month mark, you get acclimatized to Philadelphia, and it just takes you over like a cancer.
Well, Butter, you have heard it here. Unless you bring rage with you, do not go to Philly, lest you will probably be killed.
Wow, I didn't know that. I thought Philadelphia was so peaceful. Okay. Well, the next story is provided to us by WIN contributor Daisy of Vancouver, Canada. Dozens of angry protesters, male and female alike, hit the streets of Hong Kong wearing brassieres to make their voices and breasts heard in sexy solidarity for Miss N.G. Lei, who got sentenced for 3.5 months in prison for chest-bumping Chinese police officer Chang Kapow. To strip down to the birthday suit of the story, let's go live to WIN Asia correspondent Ping Pong, who's at the Temple Street Markets in Hong Kong with the naked details. Ping Pong?
Yes, thank you, Potter. I am here on the streets of Hong Kong. Now, I want to make it clear, I have averted my eyes and they are pointed at the ground, lest I view all of these beautiful women with their bosoms hanging out. Just so you know, Caroline at home, if you're watching, I am not looking at this. I am here with a young woman. Your name is Ms. Katarina Lee?
Yes, that is correct. Katarina Lee.
Now, it is, sorry, I almost caught a glimpse there. Forgive me.
Those are real jade pearls on my bra. Aren't they nice? So nice?
I would not know. I'm not looking at that. Now, I want to be clear, I fully support the right for y'all to march. But I do not need to see any of this. I am a happily married man.
You say you are married, but I don't see ring on finger.
Well, it's more of a common law situation. Now,
with my skin tone, you think yellow better for bra or lime green with the jade stones too?
Well, that's really not a decision for me to make. Now, to go back to the issue at hand, I don't quite understand the protest of you are wearing a bra in support of someone who chest bumped a police officer. That seems like quite a leap of logic to make.
Well, no, what happened was, Miss Lei was eating egg roll, and she spilled some mushu pork sauce onto her shirt. So she unbuttoned shirt, and she had her bra exposed. And police officer came over and says, "Hey, you have to put up the shirt. You have to button up shirt." And she says, "No, I cannot button up shirt because I have mushu pork sauce on my shirt, and I don't want it to leak into my expensive bra." So a police officer came over and said again, "You put up shirt now." And she said, "No, And she bumped her with the police officer with the bra exposed. Her right breasticle was exposed.
Now,
by the way, do you think right here, if I pull the strap back, do I have a tan line?
I don't know, ma'am. I'm not looking at that. Not looking at all. Thank you. So now that sounds like quite an aggressive sexual act to me. Bumping a police officer with one's exposed bosoms. Maybe he was married. If that
like
had
you?
gotten, yes.
Okay.
And I can see where this police officer could have reacted strongly to this. It makes perfect sense to me.
Well, he may not have been married, but he didn't understand what the problem is when you have pork sauce. Pork sauce can actually destroy a blouse. See? And even more so, it can destroy very expensive bra. And it's very hot here. So if you let it dry out, it can melt through the skin.
Well, okay. That's a fabric lesson that I was not expecting.
Can you do me a favor? Can you adjust my bra here?
No, ma'am, I am not looking at you. Honey, Caroline, I am not looking at any of this.
Hello, Caroline, your husband is so cute.
Thank you. Potter, I am going to maintain a chaste lifestyle, and back to you.
Wow, so you don't even have your ring on your finger when you're traveling overseas, is that correct? Interesting. Well, I'll tell you what, I promise I won't tell Caroline. Okay, let's get a check on the sports, and let's head on over to Fired Up Frank, who's in Yankee Stadium at the Major League Bat Boy Clubbing Championships. How's the competition looking out there, Fired Up?
Oh my God. Potter, this is not at all what I was expecting. Oh my God, these poor bat boys are being clubbed like they're seals, and I can't look away. I'm forcing myself to watch and to recognize the beautiful lives that are being extinguished before me. This is truly a horrible assignment, Potter, and I am holding you personally responsible for sending me here. I am dying inside, much like these poor bat boys. Oh, God. Thank you.
Sorry, Fired Up. I thought when they said clubbing championships, that was like crochet or something. I truly apologize. I hope you come back without any blood all over your suit. Okay, well, let's get a check on the global weather now, and let's see what, Teresa Gemstone is doing, who's in South Africa, 12,000 feet deep underground at the Taitona gold mine. How's the weather looking like near the center of the air, Teresa?
Yeah, it's really hot down here, and sweaty, and dark. So if you're going underground, I would layer. I would wear a lot of breathable fabrics, and if you have an oxygen tank or something, I would highly recommend that too.
Oh, wow. I hope she wakes up. Oh my gosh. Well, that's our first assignment with the WIN World Local News, and I hope it's not her last. Well, then, nonetheless, thank you for tuning in to WIN World Local News. I'm Potter Smittss, and tune in next to Community Court on the World Improv Network.
Give the WinCast your suggestions via Facebook, Twitter, or the KZKO Win blog during the commercial break of a case that needs to be heard during Community Court. Next on KZKO. Stay tuned. We'll be right back with another exciting segment for WIN on KZKO The Vibe.